This is news analysis coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. Good afternoon and many thanks for joining us on this program for today. I'm Fatima Abubakar Oyibo. The headlines. Afenifere Northern leaders push for state police over rising delays. Eid al-Mawlud. Wike urges FCT residents to embrace peace and unity. INEC flags rising tide of party registration, now 171 applications. On the foreign scene, Giorgio Armani, the king of Italian fashion, who revolutionized menswear, dies at the age of 91. Barely 17 months after the Tinubu administration first expressed interest in a decentralized police system, calls for its establishment are growing louder. Several socio-political groups, civil society organizations, and retired security personnel have intensified pressure on the federal government to implement state policy. This renewed momentum follows Tuesday's meeting between President Bola Tinubu and prominent citizens of Katsina State. At the meeting, the president assured that his administration is working to hasten the devolution of power to the state while strengthening the capacity of recently deployed forest guards. He stressed that reviewing the nation's security architecture has become a priority, adding that the creation of state police is part of the process. On Thursday, the Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere threw its weight behind the president's remark. On the Eid al-Mawlud celebration, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has called on residents of Abuja to uphold values of peace, compassion, and unity as Muslims around the world commemorate Eid al-Mawlud, the birth of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In a goodwill message on Friday, the minister extended warm greetings to FCT residents on behalf of the administration, describing the occasion as a moment of reflection on the Prophet's teaching of acceptance, love, and kindness. Wike noted that the celebration is more than a commemoration of the Prophet's birth, emphasizing that it represents an opportunity for residents to strengthen their commitment to harmonious living and compassion for one another, regardless of religious or cultural differences. He commended the people of the FCT for their support and dedication to peaceful coexistence, saying the cooperation has enabled his administration to make notable progress. The minister also appreciated the efforts of the law enforcement agency, healthcare workers, and essential service providers for their role in keeping the city safe and functional. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says the number of associations seeking registrations as political parties in Nigeria has now climbed to 171. This follows the submission of 19 additional letters of intent to the Commission, as confirmed by INEC National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun. According to INEC, the updated list has already been published on the Commission's website and other platforms. Mr. Olumekun explained that a review committee set up to scrutinize the applications has completed its work and submitted recommendations for final consideration. He noted that a short list of pre-qualified associations is currently being finalized for the next phase of the registration process. Meanwhile, the Commission is urging applicants to exercise patience as the process is concluded, and acquiring that frequent changes to logos, acronyms, and addresses or multiple submissions by the same group have been causing delays. It also disclosed that in some cases, interim leaders of applicant associations have defected to rival groups or existing parties, slowing down the approval process even further. The Commission insists it remains committed to a thorough and transparent review of all applications. With 171 associations in the race, political observers say the coming months will be crucial in determining which groups eventually make the cut as fully registered political parties in Nigeria. You're still watching news analysis right here on Politics and Business Television Abuja. Still to come, EFCC declares Sujimoto boss Olasijibomi Oguntele wanted for alleged fraud. Moving on to business matters now. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has officially declared Olasiji Bomi Ogundele, CEO of Suji Motor Luxury Construction Limited, wanted for alleged involvement in money laundering and diversion of funds. In a public notice released by EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale, the commissioner that Ogundele, In a public notice released by EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale, the commission stated that Ogundele, a 44-year-old indigene of Oriade local government area in Osun State, is wanted in connection with an ongoing investigation led by its Lagos command. His last known address is listed as G29 Banana Island, Ikoyi, Lagos State. The FCC is urging members of the public with any information regarding his whereabouts to contact its offices nationwide or reach out via its official communication channels. Ogundele, known for his high-profile real estate development in Lagos, has previously faced scrutiny over a $325,000 real estate transaction involving the Leonardo project in Banana Island. The client reportedly neither received the promised apartment nor a refund, prompting a police investigation in 2024. While Ogundele has denied any wrongdoing, citing economic volatility and rising construction costs, the FCC's latest declaration intensifies the spotlight on one of Nigeria's most prominent. Onto the foreign scene now. Legendary Italian designer Giorgio Armani as a king of fashion peacefully at his home in Milan. In a statement released by the Armani Group, his death marks the end of an era for global fashion, closing the chapter on a career that spanned 5 decades and redefined elegance for both men and women. Born in 1934 in Piacenza, Italy, Armani began his career as a window dresser before launching his namesake label in 1975. His revolutionary approach to menswear, soft tailoring, unstructured jackets, and minimalist silhouettes ushered in a new era of modern sophistication. In Hollywood icons like Richard Gere in American Gigolo, red carpet and runways around the world, and his influence extended far beyond fashion. A $12 billion empire that includes luxury hotels, fragrances, and even sports investments. Tributes have poured in from across the globe. Leonardo DiCaprio called him a visionary whose influence reached far beyond design, while Julia Roberts described him as a true friend, a legend. In accordance with his wishes, Armani's funeral will be held privately. A public memorial chamber will be open in Milan from September 6th to 7th at the Armani Teatro venue. Giorgio Armani leaves behind not only a legacy of timeless style, but a blueprint of independence and integrity in fashion. And that wraps up today's program. But before we go, the headlines again. Northern leaders push for state police over rising delays. On Eid al-Mawlid, Wike urges FCT residents to embrace peace and unity. Flags rising tide of party registration, 171 applications. And the foreign saint, Giorgio Armani, the king of Italian fashion who revolutionized menswear, dies at 91. From me, Fatima Abubakar Oibo, it's bye for now.